Denver, AP. The father of JonBenet Ramsey is supporting an online petition asking Colorado's governor to intervene in the investigation into her death more than 25 years ago by putting an outside agency in charge of DNA testing in the case. The 6-year-old was found dead in the basement of her family's home in Boulder on December 26, 1996, bludgeoned and strangled, several hours after her mother called 911 to say her daughter was missing and a ransom note had been left behind. Her death was ruled a homicide, but nobody was ever prosecuted. John Ramsey said wants DNA evidence that was never tested before to be transferred away from Boulder Police to a different agency, Kuza TV reported Sunday. Somehow we've got to force the police, or take it away from them, the ability to go ahead and test some of the crime scene evidence that was never tested for DNA, he said. Why that's never been done and will never be done by the police baffles me. The petition notes that advancements in DNA and the use of genetic genealogy is leading to the solving of more cold cases around the country. It criticizes the Boulder Police Department for not doing enough to use DNA to solve the case, noting that the department said at the time of the 25th anniversary of JonBenet's death that it was actively reviewing genetic DNA testing processes to see if those could be applied to the case. In a statement, a spokesperson for police said the state will review the petition and look into how the state can assist in using new technology to further investigate this cold case and to identify JonBenet Ramsey's killer. The statement did not address the involvement of Boulder Police. Meanwhile, the Boulder Police Department said it has been working with state law enforcement agencies and the FBI on the investigation and that DNA from the case is regularly checked for any new matches. As of December, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation has updated over 750 DNA samples from the investigation with the latest DNA technology, the department said in a statement. We have a shared goal to bring justice, and hopefully some peace, to JonBenet's family and everyone who was impacted by her loss, Police Chief Maurice Harold said in the statement. The police department was criticized for its initial handling of the investigation into the death of JonBenet, who had competed in beauty pageants. The details of the crime and video footage of JonBenet from the pageants propelled the case into one of the highest-profile mysteries in the United States, unleashing a series of true crime books and TV specials. While the district attorney at the time of JonBenet's death said her parents were under an umbrella of suspicion early on, tests in 2008 on newly discovered DNA on her clothing pointed to the involvement of an unexplained third party in her slaying, and not her parents, John and Patsy Ramsey, or their son, Burke. That led former District Attorney Mary Lacey to clear the Ramseys of any involvement, 2 years after Patsy Ramsey died of cancer, calling the couple victims of this crime.